Hello there, you're now with me, Lorenzo Isaac, for TVS English News at 5. Let's begin with our top stories. The prosperity enjoyed by Sarawak today is due to the harmonious coexistence of its ethnicities. Sarawak's Premier Datuk Patinggi Tan Sri Abang Johari Tun Openg emphasized that racial tolerance and mutual understanding among multi-ethnic and multi-religious populations in the region has garnered attention and served as an example to other states.
This kawan, very special kawan. Disebabkan moto kita tahun ini, segulai sejalan, has attracted our Prime Minister. And the Prime Minister said this is the concept that we have to promote throughout Malaysia. It is indeed an honor not only to the Dayak community, but to Sarawak, because the top leadership adopted that concept.
He said this during his speech at the Gawai Open House event organized by the Sarawak Premier's office at the State Legislative Assembly Dun Complex on Monday. He further clarified that the unity government seeks a harmonious nation for the development of the country, thereby enhancing Malaysia's competitiveness on the international stage. Abang Johari also expressed his hope for continued cooperation between the civil service and the state government to ensure the success of Sarawak's economic policies, leading to the region to becoming a developed state by 2030.
First quarter, we managed to collect 5 billion ringgit in our revenue. Itu baru first quarter. Then we hope at the end of the year, we have bountiful harvest for us to share with the rakyat.
Also present were Deputy Premiers Dato' Amar Douglas Uga Embas, Dato' Amar Awang Tengah Ali Hassan, and Dato' Sri Dr. Sim Kuihian.
The South Korea delegation and Sarawak Economic Development Corporation SCDC Energy paid a courtesy call to the Sarawak Premier Datuk Patinggi Tan Sri Abang Johari Tun Openg on Monday. SCDC's chairman Tan Sri Datuk Amar Abdul Aziz Datuk Hussein conveyed this to the Premier of the progress of the H2 Biscus project, a large-scale project of hydrogen production for conversion to ammonia that will be exported to South Korea.
The purpose is actually to a courtesy call by the Korean representative from Samsung, POSCO, Lotte Chemicals, and also a representative from Korean government.
Also KNOC.
And KNOC. Just to inform the Premier on the progress of the Hibiscus project, which is the large-scale hydrogen production for conversion to ammonia and to export to South Korea.
He further added that the developments of the project will continue in the near future and discussions are underway for other projects to ensure smooth progress for both parties.
At the project, at this stage, we have several discussions on the project, and hopefully after we are going to have a signing ceremony tomorrow. With SCDC Energy in order for them to start with a FEED study. Okay, then which will take about a year or so.
Yes.
Yeah, and of course, if everything goes well, the project will be started construction in 2024. And the plant should be ready for production by middle of or sometime in 2027.
Also present during the visit were the Chief Executive Officer of SEDC, Dato' Abdul Hadi Dato' Abdul Kadir, the Chief Executive Officer of Korea National Oil Corporation, Jang Jin Hwan, and the Director of H2 Korea, Lee Hei-jin. The feasibility study for H2 Biscus project is expected to be completed this year, and the first commercial production will be implemented by the end of 2027. In January 2022, Samsung Engineering signed a Memorandum of Understanding (MOU) to develop a green hydrogen and ammonia project, H2 Biscus project in Bintulu, Sarawak, together with Lotte Chemical, POSCO Holdings, and SEDC Energy. The project aims to convert hydropower and natural gas to green hydrogen, methanol and blue hydrogen, and convert hydrogen to ammonia, with a target to supply hydrogen and ammonia to South Korea and Sarawak.
Sarawak is interested in collaborating with Imperial College London ICL on carbon capture and storage CCS as part of its energy transition efforts. Deputy Minister of Energy and Environmental Sustainability Dr. Hazlan Abang Hipni said this when visiting the ICL's Chemical Engineering Department to explore the latest research on CCS. In a statement issued on Monday, the collaboration would focus on projects nearing the pilot and deployment stages, aligning with Sarawak's post-COVID-19 development strategy 2030. The visit included discussions on the Petronas ICL collaboration, a tour of the amine-based carbon capture pilot plant, and a showcase of non-lithium-based battery technologies. These new technologies utilize more affordable and easily accessible materials, reducing the need for lithium and cobalt. The visit concluded with a presentation by Malaysian postgraduate students who are involved in research on CCS and specialty chemicals. They emphasized potential application that can improve the efficiency of carbon storage. An elderly woman died on the spot in a collision between a lorry and a car along the Jalan Lunduk Bau earlier this morning. A spokesperson for the Fire and Rescue Department, Bombas, said that the department received a distress call regarding the incident at about 12:30 a.m. Upon arrival, firefighter found the victim, identified as 64-year-old Sabtuya Sulong, pinned to her front seat. However, the victim was pronounced dead at the scene by paramedics and her remains was since been brought to the Bau hospital. Meanwhile, the driver of the car, who was rescued by a passerby, was sent to the same hospital to be treated for head injuries, while the lorry driver, Ken Anak Inyo, escaped unharmed. Pandalela is chosen as a national unity icon and Nur Sejahtera Clinic in Sarawak among 7 sub-fertility clinics set up by the Ministry of Health, among the highlights from the Parliament session today. For more details, let's hear it from Shira Abang Manso from the August House. Go ahead, Shira.
Thank you so much, Kuching. Hello there from the other side. It's me, Shira Abang Manzor. So yes, the recognition of Malaysia's diving queen, Pandalela Rinong, as well as along with the other legendary artists such as P. Ramlee, leaders, other former leaders, and many more is part of the efforts to strengthen the unity among the people, as well as to introduce the names of these legendary people to our new generation. So we have the VT from National Unity Minister, Dato' Aaron Agodagang. So let's take a look.
Itulah hasrat kita di jabatan ataupun di Kementerian Perpaduan Negara, dan kita panggil mereka ni legenda ini sebagai ikon perpaduan. Sekarang ini kita melihat perenang kita yang juga menjadi ikon, dan kita masukkan beliau ke dalam agensi di bawah kita, seperti Pandalela. Kita masukkan beliau supaya beliau menjadi ikon di Kementerian Perpaduan Negara.
Meanwhile, the ministry was not involved in the process of monitoring and editing dramas and films, as any film production and shooting come under FINAS, unless if it is a major issue, a community mediator in the Department of National Unity will be assigned, or worst case, it will be referred to the relevant authorities such as PDRM. Now, the second highlight of today's news: 1 out of 7 sub-fertility clinics that has been set up by the MOH is in Sarawak. According to Deputy Women, Family and Community Development Minister Raj Munisabu, the rest are in Kuala Lumpur, Johor Bahru and Penang, known as sub-fertility clinics, while the other 4 are known as Nur Sejahtera Clinics, KNS, located in Melaka and Dungun. According to Raj Muni, the clinics are specifically for men's health and well-being to help them deal with fertility fertility problems. And she also said that the sub-fertility clinics offer insemination procedure, or IUI, IVF, in vitro fertilization, and intracytoplasmic sperm injection ICSI services. And apart from that, the government also held activities through advocacy programs and promotion, as well as provided tax exemptions for fertility treatment of up to 6,000 ringgit and subsidy for fertility treatment for civil servants. This is, according to her, to help couples, especially those in the M40 and B40 groups, to deal with the problem of infertility. I think that's all from me. For full report, please visit tvstv.my. And for that, I'm Shira Abang Mansur and Zaim Zarfan. Thank you for watching.
Welcome back. The Tobacco Control Bill for the Public Health 2023 has been referred to the Parliamentary Health Select Committee (PSSC) for further scrutiny and check and balance. Minister of Health Dr. Zaliha Mustafa made the recommendation based on Regulation 54 in bracket 1 of the Rules of Proceeding of the Dewan Rakyat. This is also to allow the committee to make the necessary recommendations to further fine-tune the laws for the generational and game GEG policy and related provisions.
Dr. Zaliha further explained that the proposed bill is a new initiative following discussions held by the Parliamentary Health Committee in 2022 on GEG policy.
Oleh itu, KKM mencadangkan rang undang-undang ini dirujuk kepada JKPK Kesihatan bagi penelitian lanjut, di mana jawatankuasa ini berfungsi sebagai mekanisme semak dan imbang yang akan mengambil kira pandangan daripada semua pihak.
She said this during a session in the Dewan Rakyat after tabling the motion to the bill for its first reading. She further emphasized that the Ministry of Health remains committed to ensuring the timely approval of the Tobacco Control Bill for the sake of public health and the future generations. Previously, on May 26, Dr. Zaliha described the support from the Cabinet for the presented bill as a success for the Health Ministry.
And that's the update for TVS News at 5. And just a reminder, the Rainforest World Music Festival will be back from the 23rd to the 25th of June. Do not miss out on all the exciting activities and music by snatching your ticket at rwmf.net. I'm Lorenzo Isaac. Thank you for watching.